DC here. Hi guys. Okay, let's see. What are we going to talk about today? How about freedom? What is freedom? Or should I say, what is free? Dumb. You know, there's different ways of looking at the word free. Free can be something that doesn't cost anything. Free can mean I have no obligations, which means that I am free of obligations. But it doesn't mean the same thing, does it? Very often, if something is free, we often see it as being cheap. If you're a free person, usually that came at a price. What do you think? I mean, if I think about myself, I would say I am not cheap. I did come at a price, because to be the person that I am, to be the free person that I am, it costs something. Are we ever really free? Probably not. At least I don't consider that I'm free in every aspect. Free means a lot of obligations. You know the way people talk as well is that I can do what I want. I'm a free man. Well, if I'm doing what I want, it's at the cost of somebody or something else. So very often my own freedom, my own liberties start at someone's expense. Next, I was thinking about the word freedom. You know, dom often means dominate. Free to dominate. There's something about that, actually. We have freedom in our world, but once again, are we free or are we free to dominate? Getting complicated, isn't it? It is. It's the whole fact of looking at where does your freedom start and where do your responsibilities start? Or you can turn it the other way around. Where does your freedom or your fact of being free stop if you look at the responsibilities that you have? Remember how often you've heard America champion of the free world. You know, with all that's going on in geopolitics today, you got to think about it. Freedom, free to dominate. Where are the responsibilities? Where do they start? Where do they stop? What do you want? We can even actually go far enough and say, do I want to have that freedom? Because freedom comes with responsibilities. You know something? It's getting even more and more complicated. It seems to go right in the face of that vid I put the other day on the KISS principle, where it could be keep it short, keep it simple, and the last S you can add stupid, you can add silly, you can add whatever you want. But what I mean, in fact, is that things that we take for granted, democracy, freedom of, well, there comes that word, the right to speech, whole series of rights that we take for granted. They usually didn't come just like that. They weren't free. They weren't cheap. They came at a cost. Now, I'm going to have to stop this vlog before long because it's going to get into even more complicated factors if I go on. But what I wanted to bring was as well is that with the world that we live in, we do have another fact that we forget. I mean, you all know how we love our YouTube. And then again, look at it. There are certain responsibilities related to that. You can't just say anything on YouTube. You have to respect the rights, and I would say the rights of free speech, yes, but also good ethics, good morals in a way. So we are then, once again, using our responsibilities to limit and at the same time give freedom. I'm getting confused now. Yeah, I think I am. At first I thought I was going to talk about freedom. Do what I want. Now I get the impression that the more I'm free to be me, the more I have to be responsible and be a real person, which has freedom and limits himself, herself, for the good of others. I guess that might be the real definition of freedom. Think about it. Okay. Long enough. He's going to sign off.